Still to come, the man who predicted Lindsay Lohan would end up back in jail, Dr. Howard Samuels, addiction expert, and the doctor who has treated many Hollywood celebrities. He will join us live. That's coming up.
I really think the UCLA doctors don't know what they're doing. Someone with major issues and only to do 23 days, I mean, that's ridiculous. The system failed her. Now, let's talk in a year or two. Maybe I'm wrong.
Well, he wasn't wrong. Prophetic words from a leading addiction specialist, Dr. Howard Samuels, speaking not today, but earlier this summer when Lindsay Lohan was allowed to leave rehab after just 23 days.
Dr. Samuels provided great insight earlier, so we wanted to reach out to him again today to get his perspective on the Lohan situation. Dr. Samuels is with us now live from New York. Good evening to you, doctor. First question out of the gate is, if you could see it so clearly, why couldn't others?
Well, unfortunately, the courts and the, psychiatrists and the medical doctors at UCLA are not really educated as to what true addiction truly is and the kind of work and effort it takes to truly turn one's life around. So I can't blame them. I want to educate them. I think that that's the work that, that I and other people that are like I in the business, that are true addiction experts, because I'm recovering. I've been there, I've seen it. When I see a case like this, I see myself. I know what's real and I know what's not.
You know what I don't understand? Why is it that if Lindsay Lohan had been sentenced to 90 days in rehab, did she get out, serving less than a third of that? I don't get that part of it. I thought, doesn't she have to do it all?
Well, I mean, I think that's a very good point. I mean, something was decided within the clinical team at that hospital, but I think politics played a part. I think probably, legal issues played a part. That's why, truly helping this woman really got lost in the whole process. I mean, when you have a case like this, and hear me, cases like this, very common for me. The only difference is it's being played out through in the world view. Everyone's watching this woman hit a bottom. And, and for people like me, I deal with cases like this on a daily basis. The denial, the arrogance, the insanity, all of it. Now, unfortunately, this is really what's happening in our country. I mean, I don't want to sort of like say, oh, this is a special case. I mean, I must tell you, she represents what is happening here in Los Angeles, what is happening in New York, in Miami. Cocaine, alcoholism, pills, it is so widespread. And what's so sad is, as a society, we have normalized this crisis, instead of really talking about it with families and trying to educate the families, the doctors, the professionals as to what's really needed here. And that's where we really need to go.
All right, Dr. Samuels, I wish we had more time to talk to you. We don't. Very insightful as always, and perhaps we'll be talking to you again, hopefully not in the not too distant future, and hopefully not something negative, associated with Lindsay Lohan. Thanks again.
I hope so. Absolutely.
Good night. Thank you.